because English is not just about words, it's about connections. Have you heard about the last train theory? I tell you, it's a very interesting concept, like theory. Not scientific, but in आम बोलचाल में ऐसा बोल सकते हैं. So just imagine that this is your last train. No more last chances. Okay? What would you do? Just scroll your phone, think, or just sit quietly? Or you run immediately? Obviously, you run immediately, na? But in real life, we think I have a lot time, I have more time, more chances. I'll start from tomorrow. I have another chances. Like this, we think, right? And that's why we stay stuck. That's why we delay. Because one day it actually will be. Want to learn English? Start today. Want to grow YouTube channel? Upload today. Want to change your life? Move now. Run or watch your life leave. Actually, I am being very honest. Today, I didn't feel like doing anything. My mind was just tired and I couldn't focus. And honestly, my mind says scroll again. But I realized something. If I keep choosing comfort, I'll stay the same person. So, this is day 2 of my English practice journey, and I will practice even without any motivation. I'm, I'm still showing up. I'm still showing up. So, let's practice together. So, instead of saying you're welcome always, we just let's practice some another sentences because when somebody said thank you to me, I always said you're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome. That's it. So let's upgrade it. Okay, let's practice by my notes. Day 2. So instead of you're welcome, let's upgrade it better. So we can say instead of you're welcome, no problem. This is for casual, informal responses. Okay? So you're welcome, no problem. My pleasure. The pleasure is mine. Don't mention it. No worries. Anytime. It was nothing. That's all right. Sure. I know you would do the same for me. It was the least I could do. You're very welcome. Thank you. And for formal and polite responses, much obliged. You're most welcome. We appreciate your business. I'm happy to help. I hope you understand. Now move on to the next topic, because I used to say how are you to everyone, and today I'm going to replace it, upgrade it. So let's learn. Instead of always saying how are you, we can upgrade it with, so for the casual situations like friends and family, say how's it going. Simple, natural, real. How's it going? How are things? For opens conversations more deeply. So for open conversations more deeply, how are things? What have you been up to? For make people talk more. What have you been up to? What have you been up to? For people talk more. And how's your day going? More natural and active, perfect for daytime meetings. Okay, so it's a perfect for daytime meeting. How's your day going? Say, how's your day going? Just repeat, okay? Pause and repeat. How are you doing? More natural. How are you doing? How are you doing? Like this. And for professional situations, how have you been? When you haven't met in a while, मतलब जब आप किसी से बहुत समय बाद ही मिलते हो तो how have you been? When you haven't met in a while, so how have you been? I hope you are doing well. For messages or emails, I hope you are doing well. For messages or emails, okay? How is everything coming along? For work updates, how is everything coming along? For work update, okay? And for informal slang, like only for close people, what's up? What's up? How's life? How's life? So yeah, this is okay. Amazing, na? Okay, so one last topic. So I just didn't realize that my English sounded the same every single day. Good morning, good night, same words, same tone, same feeling. And slowly it started feeling like robotic. So let's practice it in another way. Come. Let's upgrade good night and good morning. So for good night, good morning, we can say rise and shine. Rise and shine. Wake, wake. Wake, wake. Let's make it a good one. Let's make it a good one. So instead of saying good morning, we can say rise and shine. Wake, wake. Let's make it a good one. And for the good night, we can say or use instead sleep tight, sweet dreams, hit the hay. So for the good night, sleep tight, sweet dreams, hit the hay. So just don't watch it, repeat on loop, okay? So yeah, this is last topic. So if you are learning English with me, don't just wait for motivation, just show up like this. Comment I showed up today and write day 2 done if you are serious. See you in day 3, same struggle but better version. Bye guys.